Hey Bobcats, welcome back to today's Algebra 1 edition. We are factoring dots. What is dots? Well, dots is difference of two squares. Here's how this goes. Notice I only have two terms. That's okay. We're still going to find the GCF of those two terms. So in other words, I want to know what is the GCF of 3 and 12. Hopefully you can determine that. You're going to find that the GCF 3, 12 is 3. So that means I'm going to divide this by 3. So 3 comes out front. And if I divide the first thing by 3, I have x squared. If I divide the last term by 3, I have 4, or negative 4. Okay? So here's the thing. We're used to seeing our trinomial where we have ax squared plus bx plus c. Well, here's the thing. If you look at this, I only have two terms. What I'm missing, I have my a and I have my c term. What I don't have is I don't have my b term. In other words, b is equal to 0. So, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to draw my box, and I'm going to put the first thing in the first box, the negative 4 in the last box. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. Whatever goes on my line, I put y equals, and then divide it by x. That goes in this column, and then we'll do negative 4 divided by x plus x. Okay? So, let's catch up on the computer here. We've got y equals negative 4 divided by x. Turn that to a table. Make this negative 4 divided by x, arrow over plus x. And I'm looking for a 0 in this column. All right, I'm looking for 0. Where would I find 0? Oh my gosh, there's 0 right there. A negative 2 and a positive 2. Wait, so you're saying this is negative 2 and this is positive 2? Yeah, so this is negative 2 with an x and this is positive 2 with an x? Yeah, they're going to add to 0. And they multiply to negative 4. Cool, so now let's just find the GCF of everything. All right, what gets me an x squared? Oh, x times x. I look at it this way. X times what has to give me 2x? Oh, that has to be plus 2. This has to be minus 2. So my final answer is 3. And then in parentheses, I have x plus 2, x minus 2. And that is my answer. All right, let's take a look at one more problem. We got another one. Oh, look. A is already 1. So if A is 1, then the GCF is equal to 1. So nothing to divide by because A already equals 1. This is C. What's our B term? Oh, yeah. B is equal to 0. So let's draw our box. X squared, negative 225. And then on this line, negative 225. Divide that by x. Let's do 225. And then over here, 225. So in my little table, I need something that adds to 0. What adds to 0? 15, negative 15. Adds to 0. So if I draw my table, because I didn't, and so my final answer will be whatever's on the outside, right? In order to get 15 here, this has got to be a positive 15. This has got to be a negative 15. So x plus 15, x minus 15. And there you go. There's your